Back and thanks for coming back. I hope the sound recording is picked up a little bit. I've just adjusted the microphone, so if you still can't hear me out there, please give me a yell and I'll crank it up to full. I've got it on 3/4. I had my microphone settings turned down, unfortunately, for about 1,400 videos or whatever it was, so sorry about that. Anyway, I've got a microphone coming, so next thing I'm going to be told I'm blasting everybody out, so it might be too loud. Now, here's an interesting question from a subscriber. This lady's asking me, how do I know I have a healthy gut? That's an interesting question. It's a question I've heard many times before. So, what is health? Is the health purely the absence of symptoms? So there's no symptoms there at all. I mean, what's having a really good gut health mean? Well, having a really good gut health means you've got a really good health in general. More and more research is validating the work that people like me have been doing now for decades. It's finally all coming out through studies. Most all aspects of your well-being are controlled and have their origins in gut function. So it's not really fair to say if a person's got anxiety, they've got a healthy gut, they've got an unhealthy gut. But I can tell you now, most people I see with major anxiety do have an unhealthy gut. But is it the chicken or the egg? I don't know. Look at your fingernails right now and have a good look at them. Can you see any fine lines in them? Do they flake or crack or break easily? What's your hair like? Has it got a nice shine to it? You know, does it fall easily? Does it break easily? What about your skin? Have you got nice clear skin? Have you got eczema? Have you got psoriasis, acne? Do you have like pock marks all over your skin, or are there issues with your skin? What about your joints? Do they click or creak when you move them, or your knees or your back clicks? Or what about when you turn your head? Can you feel grinding noises when the atlas and the axis rotate? All these are signs of toxicities and mineral deficiencies and issues. Do you have blurry vision? Do you blink your eyes a lot? Like, I could go on and on for half an hour with all these different, symptoms. But when you have deficiencies, a myriad or literally thousands of symptoms can pop up. The gut is the seat of digestion. Providing you're eating good food and the digestion works well, and particularly if you've got a good microbiome and the bacteria are there in place in the correct groups and in the right amounts, you're going to be able to digest and absorb those nutrients, and then furthermore, the cells or the end targets can utilize those nutrients, which means there'll be virtually an absence of nearly all symptoms. You won't feel like you've got problems. There are no issues there. You might have a problem with your mother-in-law, but I'm not disputing that, but you won't have a problem with your body per se because you're doing the right thing. Okay, so as I said, providing the nutrition is good and you haven't been pummeling your gut with antibiotics or lots of pharmaceutical medications, you're going to have a healthy gut. But remember, a big part of this channel is about healthy lifestyle. It's not just about healthy eating. Okay, so the lifestyle will dictate also to a degree what your what your gut's going to be like. Eating under stress, is not good. Trying to eat food when you're in a horrible relationship, or when you've got a terrible job, or you're in a war-torn country. This is not what I'm talking about, because that's definitely going to put a huge stress on the gut, which will reflect in a poor and unhealthy gut. So I'm making the assumption that you've got a very happy, balanced, healthy lifestyle. Good family, good friends. If that's all going well for you and the diet is good, the gut should function silently. There should be no sound at all. You should have minimal sound. You may get a little bit of rumbling here or there, a little bit of gas, which is everybody should pass, unless they're deceased, they should pass some gas. So that's all normal, okay? But as I mentioned in other videos, huge amounts of gas, a lot of bloating is very abnormal. That's signs of unhealthy gut. But look at the skin. The skin's a key sign. I work for many years now with skin patients, and I find the healthiest people have got the nicest looking skin. And it doesn't have to be plastic cosmetic surgery either, okay? It's natural beauty. So thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to click on the link in the description box for my free report. Thank you.